everybody. Welcome to another edition of the MakeCode Arcade Advanced stream. Are you guys ready to have a very radical and extreme stream?
I am ready.
Yes.
All right, I'm Richard, at Richard on the MakeCode forum.
I'm Joey, at JWonderl on the MakeCode forum.
I'm Daryl, and I was skipped by Joey, but I'm Darzu on the MakeCode forum.
Oh, Daryl. Usually I'm the first, I'm sorry.
And I'm Vivian. Overshadowed by the Daryl Joey drama at Live Cheerful on the MakeCode forums.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about the controversy? Weigh in the chat. So we're completing a game we did last week. Didn't work on it yesterday because I was lazy and I took the day off. What did you guys do yesterday? Actually, I didn't see.
We made a maze game and we had the robot be good at mazes, and then you had to beat the robot. It was awesome.
Well, the robot wasn't very good at mazes. They were just kind of following along.
They were fast. We did the left-hand roll.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Then I made a cheaty version.
Yeah, fun fact, if you ever find yourself trapped in a labyrinth, if you put your left hand on a wall and you don't lift it up, eventually you will get to the end. Just keep walking forward and you make the same turns that your left hand dictates, and eventually you'll get to the end.
As long as you don't fall in the spike trap.
Yep. It also might take a very long time. Or the Minotaur might try to confuse you.
Right.
All right, so this game that we're doing, Tony Albatross, Pro Dolphin. So we're going to add a few things to this today, but let's go over the basics so far. So right now you have this dolphin. You can swim around. You gain speed while you're in the water, and then when you go up, you can do a stick jump, which is a lot of fun. We have these fish down here that you can eat. When you eat the fish, you get a little burst of speed, but it's a little too subtle right now, I think. But the goal is basically to build up speed and then jump up, and we're going to put some stuff in the sky for you to, interact with. First order of business, though, we've got a few fixes that I think we need to make to this game, just because right now it's a little too easy to get just radical air. And while radical air is the point of this game, you should have to work for it. Just like a pro dolphin. The other things I want to do is I want to limit the number of fish that we have, because right now we just spawn them forever. And so it's pretty full of fish when we get down here. So we should probably put like a little bit of a limit on that. And I also want to make the boost that fish give you much more. So it should be more obvious when you grab a fish as you're like going to the surface. You'll get like that extra bit of speed that you need.
I would like the users to picture, a fish screaming though every time that the dolphin eats it. So you got to decide if it's worth it for the speed.
Yeah.
Just play a very loud noise.
In your mind.
All right. So let's start with the wall stuff. So basically, I want to make it that so that when you hit a wall, you lose your speed. So you'll kind of have to do like tight little circles if you want to keep your speed up before doing jumps, or make sure that you eat a bunch of fish. But when you hit a wall, you're going to go back to the base speed. Right now, you can do this thing where you can just kind of, go straight into a wall like this. And then, which looks very silly. So let's go ahead and add an event for taking care of this. And I'll clean up this code a little bit too. Go away, blocks. All right, so inside of the scene, we can go ahead and get our on sprite of kind player hits wall at location. And all we need to do when this happens is we want to take our speed variable, which is right here, and we're going to set it back to the default, which I believe is 90. Now, you really have to be careful when you're swimming around to get speed. Let me see if I can still do a radical jump. Yeah, so you can still do it, but you got to be careful. It gets a little tough to make sure that you don't run into anything. All right, next, fish. So we've got an on-game update interval block over here, I think. spawning fish. Or, yeah, right here. Okay, so this create edible fish function. So we're going to go ahead and put in an if statement to make sure that we don't spawn fish after a certain point. So to do that, we're going to use our get arrays of sprites of kind. And we're just going to check the length of that and see if we are at whatever we want our limit to be. I don't really know what a good limit is. You want to just put it at like 20 for now? That should be safe.
I was going to suggest 20, so it must be the right number if two of us were going to say it.
Yeah, it seems like a good number.
Independently.
I buy that logic.
Yeah.
All right, now let's go ahead and change this from player into food. All right. Cool. All right, next. We want to boost more when we eat a fish. So we've got an overlap somewhere. Here it is. Right now we're changing our current speed by 5. That's not very much. Let's change it by 30.
Didn't expect a number that big.
I have no idea if this is good value or not, but yeah, see, I didn't start going ridiculously fast when I ate that fish.
It does also add some challenge because you have to like be sure you know where you're going. Because if you eat a fish and it shoves you right into a wall, then you just slow down right away.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's better to avoid the fish.
I'm gonna make it even bigger. Let's do 50.
Ooh.
Yeah, it gives you a nice little boost. Cool. All right. And also to show that you're getting a boost, just to make it more obvious to the player, let's also do a particle effect. So yeah, let's do trail. That'll probably work fine. And we'll start it on the dolphin.
Plus, it becomes a rainbow dolphin, which is beautiful.
Yeah, you know, sailors used to see rainbow dolphins while they were out of sea, and they thought they were mermaids.
Ooh.
I thought you were going to say they thought they were rainbows, and they thought nothing of it.
All right, this looks pretty good, I think.
Wow.
Cool. We could even make it a little bit more prominent. Do like triple. Yeah, that's a sparkly dolphin. Cool. All right. Well, that takes care of the easy stuff. Let's get into the fun stuff. So, what do we want to do for the sky? What do we want to put in the sky? What should you be trying to do? So, you know, this is a game that's about, you know, doing radical stunts. So in an ideal world, what I would like to have in an ideal world, mind you, not the world we live in, which isn't ideal. It would be really cool if we had a series of animations, like 3 for these like moving up frames. That was it spinning.
Oh, I thought you were gonna have it. You were gonna say like having it pose, like.
That would also be good.
There's a good point. Do we have birds that we can eat? Do dolphins eat birds if they're out of the water?
I don't know.
Birds
Just
are kind of like the
look
fish
up
of the sea. Of the air.
Well, fish are the fish of the sea.
Yeah, but birds are the fish of the air. That makes sense. Yeah.
Wait, so Richard, why can't we live in your ideal world?
Because Shannon's not here.
Well, does someone want to draw the barrel roll dolphins? And by that, I'm looking at you.
Yeah, I can do it. I won't be happy about it, but you guys send me the original dolphin image because I don't have it. Wait, actually, maybe I have. I can get
in
it.
the chat. I think.
Yeah.
All right. And I said this is, remember, Vivian brought this on herself.
I just, Richard, what's the point of living if you can't even aspire to live in your ideal world? This is for you, Richard.
Thank you. All right. Joey, I want you to look up if dolphins eat birds. I think I know the answer, but best to be sure.
I bet they do.
And Daryl, I want you to draw something for us to collect in the sky. 16 by 16. Could be like a coin, could be like a star. Just,
All right.
some sort of collectible that we can pick up.
I'll pick something.
Cool. All right.
So-
now I'm going to go.
The answer might surprise you. Larger dolphins, such as killer whale and false killer whale. I guess I didn't ever think about it that killer whales are dolphins. That's kind of weird. May hunt other marine mammals, large animals, and marine birds.
Yep.
They eat
Wow.
birds.
All right. But I don't think the birds should give you like a boost because you're in the air.
Maybe they're just points.
You are what you eat, so you become a little bit bird. So you fly
You
a little.
gain wings.
Nope.
Joey,
Nope.
do you wanna draw a 2 frames of a bird? One with wings up, one with wings down, no outlines.
Okay.
All right. So Vivian had a really good idea last stream, which was that we were going to take our world and add some more layers to the sky. So I'm going to go ahead and make this even taller. Right now it's 48. Let's jump it up to the next logical value, 64. And we're going to move all this stuff down. All right. So the idea is we're going to get up to space. So I'm going to go ahead and start making a tile now. This is just going to be our space tile. Maybe dark purple. Black's a lot. Like black is a lot. Let's go ahead and fill up here. And we're going to do some things to make the transition a little bit nicer. But let's go ahead and make some alternate space tiles with like stars and stuff. Oops.
Now dolphins are going to be in my search history.
Is that bad?
People might think I'm pro dolphin.
You'll start
Oh,
getting
I-
suggestions for dolphin videos on YouTube.
I want dolphins recommended to me. Keep out.
If you're just joining us, Vivian hates dolphins.
I do hate dolphins. I'm not afraid to say it.
Unlike the rest of us cowards.
I understand. Your whole life you are fed pro dolphin, news and stories, and it's hard to change your mind about things. But
It's true. I'm just a victim of the machine. We would just pass those laws to get those dolphin lobbyists out of Congress.
oh, your space looks so good.
Does it? I don't know how I feel about it.
I like the stars. They look really cute. I feel like Joey needs to play us some background music.
I don't know
Joey,
how to play with that thing.
would you sing us a song?
I'm not
Yes.
the piano man, though.
Sing us a song.
Vivian, you're the one that's always singing songs.
Yeah, and I always
You already
get
have a
punished
song
for
on your
it.
mind. You already have a song on your mind. Just sing your song.
I was thinking of piano. Oh, I have no song in my heart because of this dolphin. It has stolen.
So in your heart, you're pro Dolphin now?
Maybe I need to have a better attitude about dolphins, but man,
I think so.
I'll try. I'll try.
Dolphins deserve your love.
I don't know if this is how wings work, but I think that they are. Yeah, that looks like wings-ish.
Are you
All right.
looking up?
Oh, wait, no, I gotta do the thing with the... Do we have any bird sprites? A default?
We have the duck.
We have the duck, yeah.
My dolphin is looking awfully shark-like.
Well,
What to do about
Yeah.
that? That's okay.
yeah. How do I save this?
I miss Shannon.
It's true. Shannon's going to be gone till the end of the year.
Oh, she is? Oh,
Yeah.
all
Is she
right.
gone? Is today her
Yeah,
last
it
day
is.
or tomorrow?
I thought she said Wednesday.
Today is.
Oh
Oh,
no.
oh.
Okay,
We're
we
not gonna
better,
have good dolphins. I mean, we're gonna have not gonna have beloved dolphins for the till the end of the year.
Just throwing. Joey is just trying to stir up controversy today.
We'll have good ones, just not beloved ones, because like Vivian
it's
won't
okay.
love her own creation.
I won't love it.
We might like it a lot, but like she
No.
might hate it.
I don't like it. You can tell when something's created with love. I don't care about this dolphin. Okay,
All
I'm
right.
gonna give it a back.
Kind of a rocky transition, but we got the sea down here. You go up to the sky, and you got like this little dusk section, and then we're up to space.
Richard. The purple is the dolphin color. And the dolphin doesn't have an outline.
Okay.
Are we? I'm just bringing it up. You know, you are the one who decided no outlines. I'm okay with it.
So
I don't
I'm
care if the
just-
dolphin disappears.
We'll see how this tan color looks.
Maybe the whole thing is the dolphin becoming part of the galaxy, and so when you reach the highest reaches, it becomes part of the world. And it
I don't
just
like. I don't want it to be the like you do a totally radical jump and then the game's just over. You know.
And it spawns you as a baby dolphin, so you have to do it again.
Doesn't
Oh.
look as good, Vivian.
I'm sorry, Richard. Change the color of the sky. Don't take it up with me. Don't know what to tell you. No, I'm just the messenger.
We could probably make that arcade sprite drawing thingy create share links, right? With some.
Yeah, probably.
That'd be nice. We should do that.
All right. Well, now we got our sky. Kind of a rough transition, but yeah. So I had another good idea while I was doing this. We should have an altitude thing in the top right of the screen that tells you how high you're going.
Oh.
But first, let's go ahead and restart this game. I'm too high now. Let's go ahead and restart this game, and we're going to make a dolphin spawn point. So I have it so that the gravity starts when you touch this blue tile.
Okay.
So if you start up in here, you'll just float forever, much like you would in space.
Yeah. Are we gonna have an oxygen meter in the game for how long they can stay up there?
No. Dolphins can hold their breath for a long time.
That's a good point. They hold it while they're underwater, after all.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is this a meter? Because I'm seeing really strong elephant right there, and I like it. Oh, dolphin. Okay.
I like our dolphins starting up in the sky and dropping down.
Yes.
All right. Over here, we're going to grab and scene. We're going to do a set, a place on top of random. This one right here. Going to place the dolphin body on top of this thing, and then we are going to set that to be just sky. Maybe I'll just make it subtle, because I don't want to deal with this right now, because we have a lot of other stuff we want to get to. Deep, deep. All right, cool. Okay. Do I have anything in the chat yet?
Yeah.
Yeah. I put a sky star.
A
Sky star.
Ooh.
All right.
Ooh, maybe the dolphin's eating stars in the galaxy too. Maybe we need some stars.
I have a question, Richard, for this barrel roll.
Yeah.
Is the dolphin going to be continuously barrel rolling, or is it going to be like if it does something cool, it does that?
I think it's going to be like while you're in the air, if you press B, you'll do a barrel roll, and then maybe you'll get like a little nice that appears.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So first things first, I'm actually going to go into, whoops, not that. I'm gonna make a new tile like this. Well, we're gonna paste Daryl's image.
Nice.
He's sort of taunting you.
This looks like the character from Run Man, I think.
Run Man?
It was an indie game from a while ago.
Oh, and it's lost to the internet because Adobe Flash Player is blocked.
There's a downloadable version.
Oh. Games for cool dudes.
It was a good game. My views do not reflect the views of the Microsoft Corporation.
Microsoft hates this game.
Pretty sure Microsoft has no opinion.
Wow, that's a lot of them.
Yeah. Well, you want to have a reason to keep jumping up, I think.
Makes sense.
Man, now I have Piano Man stuck in my head.
It's a song, Richard.
I won't do it. I don't like that song.
Why don't you
My
like
views
it?
do not reflect the views of the Microsoft Corporation. They might like it. All right, so we got a nice little layer for you to collect up here. And let's just start with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through our each of those locations, and I'm going to spawn a sprite there. So let's go into scene and get our array of all locations. Fuck this one. Gonna get a for of loop. And for each of these locations, first thing we want to do is go into scene, and we want to set them to be just normal sky. All right. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong one. That one. We also want to spawn a sprite there. So easy enough. Let's just go into sprites. We're going to go ahead and grab a set my sprite. And for the image, we can just pull this out. And for this, it's going to be collectible. I'm not going to rename that. Seems dangerous. Starman, like from Earthbound. Okay. So we're creating all these Starmen now, but we need to put them at the right location. So we're going to go to scene, and we're going to grab a place on top of tile. This one right here. And we just need to pass in our value. And yeah, there they are. So let's go ahead and right now I think this might be a little bit too easy, you know? So I'm going to actually, oh shoot. Undo what I just did. All right. I knew to undo that there because I did this earlier this week. Can someone put on the bug list that you should not do cut when you're in the tile map editor, because it will make you lose your work? Okay. All right. Let's go. Let's see how high we can get, actually. It's probably something we should check. Ah, shoot. Gotta make sure I don't lose my speed. Nice. All right, we can make it to space. That's what's important.
What's the best way to share in an animation? Should I just copy each frame individually?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I had the birds in there as the share link if you wanted them to.
Oh.
Yeah, all right, I'll do that in a sec. But first I need to make it so you can pick these guys up. So let's do it on overlaps real quick. We are going to go ahead and do this one. We want to do when the player overlaps the collectible. And we're just going to change our score by 1 right now, I guess. And we can figure out something more interesting later. We'll also destroy them. With confetti. All right. Let's add some voids.
Boy.
All right, so Joey has given us some voids in the form of a share link. Probably shouldn't say voids because that's like a thing in computer science, but it's fun to say it that way.
Yeah. I mean, it's also just a thing because that's how some people say it. So.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so we're going to do this every, I don't know, 2 seconds. We're going to go ahead and create one of these birds. And so to do that, let's go ahead and do this right here. We're going to make them a bird. And for the image, we can just go into the gallery and it should show up down here. Oh, oh. Joey, this is up there with Core Guy, the door guy.
Nice. I looked up seabirds and they all had black wings with white under the wing, so I did that.
We're going to add the animation package real quick. And we're going to go ahead and loop this animation on them. So let's go ahead and actually get the loop block. This one in here. Change this to be our bird. And for the frames, we're just going to go in and select those 2 frames. So the first one. And the second one. Aww. All right. So let's go ahead and turn the loop on. And we're going to go ahead and make them food, I guess. That way they'll automatically get picked up and it'll change our speed, but that doesn't really matter because we're in the air. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and also, wait, this is going to limit our fish count, which we don't want. So we're going to instead make a new kind that is bird. And when we create a bird, it's going to start out on the right side. So to figure out what the right side is, let's go ahead and look at our tile map and do some fast math. All right, 54 times 16 is
54 times 16.
864.
864.
Yeah.
So our tile map is 864 pixels wide. So we want to take our bird and we're going to set their right to be 864. Before we do that, though, we're actually going to place them on top of a random sky tile. And this will get us a random Y that is within the sky portion of the sky. You know what I meant. But then we're just going to move them all the way to the right. Bird. Okay. then we want to select blue and put it up there, right there. And now we just need to give him a velocity. So we're just going to set their Vx to be -70. All right, now we should have some birds going. There's one.
What a vibrant ecosystem we have now.
So one other thing we have to do real quick is go ahead and set the destroy on walls flag for this guy. I'm going to go ahead and set that to true. All right, and now they will blink out of existence when they get to the left side of the screen. All right, we're doing a good job. What's next? Next is we need to do the barrel roll. Did you give me the barrel roll?
Yeah, it's in there. It's 6 frames.
Okay, cool. 6 frames. A lot of copy and pasting.
Yeah, I don't know what you expect with 3 frames, Richard. Can you really convey a barrel roll in only 3 frames?
Probably not.
Come on, Vivian, be honest. You actually fell in love with dolphins while you're drawing it, so you just needed to spend that extra 3 frames drawing it so you could get that emotion out.
The only dolphin I could ever love is Shannon's dolphin. I looked up pictures of real dolphins and I'm like, no, I don't need this. I just need Shannon's dolphin.
How big is it?
32 by 32.
Perfect. Which is like perfect combined with a porpoise. All right, frame 1. Frame 2.
So now, like, the individual dolphins may look ugly, you know, but when it's moving, you can't tell. Don't worry.
Frame 3. Frame 4.
Nice.
Frame 5.
Yeah.
Probably had to end on the first. Oh, no, there's one more.
It's the last one, right? You got to make the last one the one you wanted it to be.
Yeah.
Now frame 6. Ha ha ha.
The OG Shannon dolphin. Lovely.
Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and see how Vivian did.
Do it at 100. Do it at 100. You can't. You don't want to look at the individual dolphin images. It's not great.
Oh, that's great.
Is that a barrel roll? I didn't look that up either.
Yeah, it's a barrel roll.
Okay.
You use it to dodge lasers. That was a Star Fox 64 joke for you.
Yeah.
Joey got it.
But I mean, it's kind of used in anytime you want to dodge anything anymore, it's a barrel roll.
All right. So what we're going to do is I think when you press B, I should zoom in. All right, so when you press B, we're going to go ahead and do this animation. And we only want to do it if we are not underwater. So let's go ahead and do that first. If not, are we under the sea? Then we're going to do this. We also only want to do it, though, if we are in the right position on our jump. So we only want to do this if we are straight up. So we can check for that real quick by doing an image equals. So if you go into the image category, you can find down here, we have an is equal to. And let's go ahead and go to our get the image of our dolphin right here. And did you copy and paste it exactly, Vivian?
Yes.
Oh. Then we're going to copy this image.
That's a dolphin profile picture.
And do that. Go ahead and do an and. All right, try this out. We're probably going to have to do some more stuff, so let's just see if this works or not. I'm guessing it won't. Yeah, no dice. So why are there no dice? It's because you need to, inside of here, we need to do a pause for the right amount of time. So it's at 100, so we want to pause for 600. We're going to be setting a variable to say we're doing a barrel roll.
I love it.
Nice, nice, nice.
All right, so let's go ahead and set barrel roll to be true. And then we will set barrel roll to be false. Great. Okay. So what are we going to do with this barrel roll? Well, right now we are setting the image of the dolphin every frame. So we need to make sure that we don't do that because it's just overriding our image. So we're going to go ahead and do a not here. We're going to grab out our barrel roll. Put it right there. And now let's see if I can do barrel.
I thought it was a panda for a second.
Ouch. Nice.
Maybe
one other thing.
maybe a
Yeah,
minimum speed.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to suggest, actually. So we probably want to make sure you can only barrel roll when you have enough speed that you won't like end up doing that, where you just kind of do a barrel roll and you immediately flip to the downward position. And so one way to do that, as Daryl mentioned, is we need to make sure that we have a minimum speed of Vy. So we can check to see if our Vy is up to a certain amount. And, you know, I'm just going to try some values and see if it works. Unless someone has a more scientific way to do this.
Trial and error. What's more sciencey than that?
Actually, I think with the speed, you might not need to check the image anymore, because I think the only way you can have a large positive V or negative Vy is if you're going straight up.
Well, yeah, but you don't want to barrel roll underwater.
Oh,
You need to check the
yeah.
underwater, but not the image.
sea. But I'm thinking not the image.
Oh, yeah, good point.
I think it's also nice because then if you're going really fast and going up, but you're at a slight angle, you can still do a barrel roll. Like it doesn't actually kill it off.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's go ahead and grab our Vy. So we'll use this one, and we'll grab a comparison. This one. Gonna make this dolphin body, because if remember, the dolphin is just showing our image. The actual velocity is on our dolphin body. We're gonna check our Vy. And we're going to see if it is less than negative 100. I don't know. Let's see. Nope, not good enough. Negative 200. All right, I couldn't do a barrel roll there. That's good so far. Let's try and go a little bit higher. Well,
No.
Nice.
Nice. That looked about right, I think.
That's awesome.
Yeah, cool.
So is this going to be like Tony Hawk, where you see, you get like points, for each trick, and then like combos of tricks, and like.
It's not gonna be like Tony Hawk for sure. It's gonna be like Tony Albatross.
True. Yes, we're not like Tony Hawk. We're
Oh,
like Tony.
now I get it. I see. I missed the first stream, so.
I would love to do that, but I don't know if we have time.
We always have time if we spend another stream on it.
I thought we were just a Tony Albatross stream now.
I am up for doing Tony Albatross forever, but I don't want to just take over the stream for the foreseeable future. I did want to try and convince Vivian to draw a title image of a dolphin wearing sunglasses.
Yeah, I can do that. Seal's already been broken.
It was the most defeated I can do that I've heard in a while.
You don't have to, Vivian. You got whatever you want.
I'm so excited to draw more dolphins! Yay!
Yay! We're also going to need a lot more tricks. I don't know. I'm fine with this being a Tony Albatross stream for a few more. It's beautiful.
I know I'm fine with it. Yeah, maybe we'll do this again tomorrow. But so right now, let's do one more thing. I want to do an altimeter.
Oh.
Yes.
So to do that, we're going to grab a Daryl extension, which is our text, arcade text. And let's go ahead and create a text sprite, which we're going to name altimeter. We'll just leave it blank for now. But what color should it be? For some reason, I'm thinking maybe red. And then I also want to give it a nice size. So I just keep clicking on the wrong categories today. Okay. So for the max font height, let's set it to be like 16. And cool. All right, so we need to calculate our altitude based off where we are. So I think that the way that we're going to do this is we're going to, I think, let me think.
Find the water height?
That's it. So we want to figure out where the water starts. So to do that, we're just going to look in our tile map editor, and you can see right now I'm at 840. So 40 is the the tile row where the water starts. So 40 times 16 is
648 probably, because it's half. That tile's half water, or is it more than half water?
Whatever.
Yeah.
This is approximate. 648 sounds good to me. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do an on-game update. And we are going to put a check first to see if we are not under the sea. So I'm just going to duplicate this and drag out the stuff that I want. All right, so y is positive in the down direction instead of arcade. So it's going to be 648 at our C tile right here. So it's going to go down as we go up. And so basically what we want to do is invert that number and probably divide it by something. So we're going to take the y of the dolphin, and we are going to, let's see, it would be just the y. Boy,
it should just be the 6. It should just be the
648 minus the y.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then probably round it.
Okay, so let's do a round. Let's do a minus, and we'll put 648 up here. And we're probably going to end up scaling this a bit. It depends on if I want to do a decimal place or not. I like decimal places, but they're tough to format. And Joey always figures out why I'm doing it wrong.
They are just tough to format. Maybe I should add it to sprite utils.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to get this join. We're going to probably divide this by 2, or maybe even more than that. Like,
so I guess
for now and see how that goes.
Are dolphins 32 long right now? How long is the average dolphin in feet? Average dolphin length.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good question.
2.2 to 2.7 meters, so like 7 to 9 feet. So it's 64 by 9. Okay.
We're doing meters, thank you.
Oh, okay. That's easier then. 2.5 meters long.
All right, so we're going to go into our text sprite, and we're going to set our text sprite text to be this. And this text sprite should be altimeter.
Might want to blank it out in the else.
Oh yeah, we definitely do. But at first I want to just see what happens. Oh, right, we didn't set relative to camera. So let's do that. Blank it out. And we also need to go up to where we're creating our sprite. And like when I was creating it, I was like, there's something I'm not doing. It was this.
Mm-hmm. And when we change the content, we have to change like the position to keep it centered, right? Because it'll change the width.
Yes, we do. All right, so we're setting relative to camera to be on, and we're going to drag out a set position. We put it up in the top left. So let's go ahead and do like there-ish. I'm going to duplicate this. And now we want to go back to where we were setting the text down here and put that in there.
Nice.
We're always 40.5. All right, what am I doing wrong? Oh, I didn't subtract anything. Nice.
You might want to set the left instead of setting the position.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And probably want the round around the entire thing instead of the subtraction.
No, I'm going to do decimal places in a sec.
Okay. Yeah.
I think I've convinced myself that it needs it. Right. So let's go to our altimeter. We're going to set its left to be, I don't know, 10. And now we are going to go ahead and do some formatting stuff, which is going to be fun. I'm going to do it wrong the first time. Hopefully Joey will fix my mistakes. That's how it usually goes. So what we want to do is we're going to do this 648 minus the Dolphin Y, and we're just going to take this as like, so this will be in like.
So do we just want one decimal place probably?
Yeah, so let's divide by 16, and we're going to.
Let's get rid of the round.
Yeah, we can get rid of the round. Yeah, so one decimal place sounds good. So we want to do the 648 minus 16, and we just want to do a round on this part, and then we want to figure out what's after the decimal point, right?
Sure. I mean, that works for me.
So I'm going to do this. We're going to put this first one inside of a round. Not round. 4. And then for this one, we're going to do, oh wait, I have a dumb idea. We're just going to take this, we're going to multiply times 10. So we want to divide by 16. So we want to divide by 1.6. Then we want to take that. We want to truncate it. And then we want to divide by 10. That'll work, right?
We're dividing by 1.6, so that'll get us... I'm not sure.
I think it'll work.
Maybe.
So what we're doing is we're dividing it by 1.6, which is the same as will give us like 1 decimal place over. We then do a truncate, which chops off everything that's after the decimal point, and then we move 1 decimal place back over. And then we want to do a mod 10. So you want to do a mod 10 in there.
Yeah. I
think that's right.
Yeah.
Wait, you oh, I see. Might
There's
be
probably
worth
similar weighted.
might be worth putting the height in a separate variable, but or like
Why is it doing this?
Times 10, and then round.
Oh. I think just times 10 should do it.
Or maybe just don't divide by 10, I guess.
Yeah, it's just
Don't.
don't divide by 10.
So
Honestly,
times 10 from the negative 10. I think I will add a thing to the extension, because if you want any more, yes, this is a very good thing to pull out into a block.
I figured it out this time.
Yeah, you got it. It's just a lot, especially if you want 2 decimal places. Although I guess here it's just you have to find the right spot to.
Yeah, this one
not
also works
divide.
with 2 decimal places. You just gotta like, work the numbers around a little bit. All right, this code could definitely be cleaned up, but I'm not gonna do it because we're basically at time now. Vivian, did you already start working on your title image?
Yeah, but it's not done, so it's okay. It's not
And
good.
we're coming back tomorrow anyway.
All right, so there's gonna be at least one more day of Tony Albatross. Hopefully we can figure out something fun to do for tomorrow. There should definitely be some into this game, I think. I'm trying to think of what it should be. It would be really cool if we did do like, you could pull off chains of tricks, and then maybe there were judges who would put up scorecards when you land, like they do in the Olympics.
Like to see that.
Yeah, that would be pretty neat.
you could just have a timer and you're trying to get like max score within a certain amount of time.
Oh yeah, we could do that.
Mm-hmm.
And it could be that like collecting the stars increases the rate at which you gain speed.
Whoa.
Yeah.
By a little bit. So if you get more stars, you get a little bit faster. But yeah, all right, this game is shaping up. So for now, though, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of our score because I think we're going to use it for something else. I don't like the little numbers next to the big numbers. Where did I put that? Here it is. All right, well, for MakeCode, I am Richard, reporting from Seattle.
And I'm Daryl, also reporting from Seattle.
I'm Joey, in the right spot this time, at J1.
I'm Vivian, reporting from Seattle at
Ooh.
Cheerful. Go Firms.
Yeah, something like that. All right, see you guys tomorrow.